Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Josh Duggar is being held in solitary confinement in jail for his own safety after his CP conviction. A source at the Washington County Correctional Facility exclusively told The Sun that Josh is being held in solitary confinement and secured away from fellow inmates as he awaits his sentencing hearing. The source revealed that Josh, he is away from general population. He is being held away from general population. The source is quoted as saying he is in a holding cell by himself. We do this for every sex offender. We are holding him separately for his own safety. When asked if it's lonely for Josh to be by himself in a cell all day, the source added, "It is what it is." After Josh's conviction came down on Thursday, the Arkansas federal judge overseeing the case warned Josh that his sentencing could be up to 4 months away. Josh is expected to be held at the Washington County Correctional Facility until his sentencing date, which means for the next 4 months, Josh will be held in solitary confinement. Now, while a lot of people, they probably believe that that's great, he deserves this, right? From my understanding as well, a lot of federal prisons can be pretty lax. They're not that difficult. I've read a lot of people saying that federal prison is almost like a cakewalk, but that's not for sex offenders. Mike the Situation, I think he was in a federal prison, and even Mike the Situation has come out to say that it wasn't that terrible, that it wasn't very hard. It wasn't like being in a state prison. I really don't know if it is true, but I have heard that, you guys. So if that is the case, if Josh is going to be sent to a federal prison where maybe things will not be as difficult for him, then I absolutely believe him being in solitary confinement over the next 4 months, that may be, a little bit of the punishment that he deserves. Now, after hearing that Josh is being held at the Washington County Correctional Facility, I've come across reports stating that the jail is notorious for inmate-on-inmate sexual assaults as well as violent attacks. So keeping Josh in solitary confinement may be the best thing for him to actually make it out alive. One situation that took place at the Washington County facility was that a male inmate allegedly raped and tortured another inmate for 16 hours. This took place back in 2013. There were 2 men from the prison who allegedly raped and tortured a man in his cell for 16 hours. I don't know how that can happen for 16 hours and no one know about it, because guards are supposed to do, routine checks. So I'm unsure how that could go on and no one know about it. But according to 5 News Online, the sheriff's office probable cause report stated that on December 12th at about 9 p.m. till about 1 p.m. on December 13th, back in 2013, an inmate was allegedly threatened, raped, forced to perform a sex act, and made to drink the urine of 2 other inmates. The suspects tortured the victim by slapping, punching, kicking, elbowing, kneeing, and using edged weapons to cut him. The suspects threatened to cut off his pinky finger if the victim did not obey their commands or if he reported the abuse to the authorities. Charges were dropped against the 2 inmates that assaulted the other inmate. However, they were eventually dropped because the victim refused to testify at the trial. The Washington County Sheriff's Office's website says it has a 0 tolerance for any type of sexual abuse or sexual harassment. It says all complaints of abuse or harassment of a detainee will be investigated, and the investigation will be reviewed by the PREA Review Board, which will include the detention administrator, the detention captain, enforcement captain, and the PREA coordinator. Now, the jail where Josh will call home for the next several months was also sued in the past for similar sexual assault allegations. One instance that took place back in 1996 is a 15-year-old boy was tortured and sexually assaulted as he was being held at the Washington County Jail's drunk tank with other youths. This 15-year-old boy filed a lawsuit against Washington County, and Washington County was ordered to pay him $52,000. So it looks like for the next 4 months, Josh will be held in solitary confinement, you guys, until his sentencing date. At that point, he will be transferred to a federal prison. And like I said, I have heard that the federal prisons, they are a little bit more lax than a state prison. Mike the Situation was in a federal prison, and he said that it was kind of smooth sailing. You just don't make enemies. You kind of try to be friends with the people that, want to be your friend. Other than that, you just kind of keep your head down and you go through the process. Now, With Josh Duggar being charged with crimes that relate to children, it may not be that easy for him. A lot of comments from people online are people saying they think that he will be beaten if he somehow makes it around general population, or if he is not held in solitary confinement while doing his time in prison. People are guessing that he could eventually be beaten or attacked due to the nature of his crimes. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Josh Duggar being held in solitary confinement while he is at the Washington County Detention Center. He will be there probably for about the next 4 months while he waits for his sentencing hearing. After that, he will be sent to a federal prison. Not sure if he will be held in solitary confinement once he gets there. So I guess it's at that point, if he is not held in solitary confinement, he could potentially be attacked due to the nature of his crimes. You guys leave me your thoughts. Do you think Josh should be held in solitary confinement, or do you guys think that you do the crime, you pay the time, and you should not be protected? Leave me your thoughts. If anything else comes out, I'll be sure to hop on here and let you guys know. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet and you like to keep up with all things Duggar's reality TV, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you are notified of each time I upload a new video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.